Nobody's afraid. We've got video. You didn't even let me read the verse from the Bible last time. It got confrontation.
That's because you didn't.
Let me finish. You didn't even let me read how it is verse.
Why is this dude holding the tripod like that? Who needs a better setup? That's not how you use a tripod.
I told you last video. It's online.
That footage is not gonna look good, bro.
Why not?
It's not gonna come out right. You can't see it.
No, you know I would.
The video's online. You as well. You and about your wife beating and all that stuff. We've already talked to you about it. We've talked to you about it. The Bible contradiction. The videos are there. Let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish.
But you promised to listen to.
I'm not here to talk to you today.
Okay, so you just want.
Let me explain. Let me explain.
If you only want to explain, I'm willing to listen.
Okay,
I want to say something.
I appreciate it, but this is a discussion, then.
Right.
That's not what I'm here for today. Listen, you have your table. You have your table. Go do your table. Go to your table because
you're here
because all you. So you go do your da'wah.
But we're here to talk to you.
You're not. You're not. I'll tell you why you're not. I'll tell you why you're not. Because you came before. The videos are on our channel.
Yeah, they're on my channel.
You clipped them, but it's okay.
No, you clipped them.
No, we put the entire video.
No, you didn't.
Look. The whole video
is on the channel.
Anyway, even the Christian Anthony that was with you guys there, even he admitted that you guys, it's all on video, that you guys didn't let me speak.
You
didn't have a conversation. Of course I did not lie about it.
So then why didn't you translate?
Those are all online.
Why didn't you translate?
It didn't take long. They told me this was going to happen, but now we go from just trying to talk to people about the Word of God to a religious holy war. And it's a waste of time for both sides because we're not going to, like now it's getting... This dude's holding the tripod up, and we're not talking to anybody else like any of the non-believers. Now you just have two believers arguing about nothing.
Hold on.
Well, I don't know why this guy doesn't just go to his own table, do his own thing. He comes over here because Christians in the chat, that makes absolutely no sense that you can't just go to your own booth and start your own thing. They come over here to interrupt. Like, we don't care. We would never come over to their table. Let's come over here.
But I have a question about
the kryptonite is here. Okay, let me read that. Let me read.
I have a question.
Yeah, you see that?
I have a question about the Comforter.
Kryptonite.
I have a question about the Comforter.
Look. If you can answer the verse from the Bible, I'll talk.
Okay, go ahead.
All right.
Here we go.
Let's do it.
Can you watch out?
Yeah, you can call anybody you want. He's a grown man. He can talk to me.
What's going on here?
2 Kings.
Can you excuse me? What's up with you, bro? Hold on. Hold on. This guy. Can you step aside? This is mom. Step aside.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Isaiah was 22 years old when he became king. Now look at this.
No, but he's disturbing.
Look, you're talking to me or he's talking to me?
I'm talking to you, but he's over here.
Isaiah was 22 years old. Now they want me to read the verse.
No, but Sheikh, you have somebody over there that's touching my stuff.
I don't own these people. This isn't slavery from the Bible. Listen.
Actually, it's the slavery in Islam.
No, it's not. Okay.
So can y'all chill out, man? What y'all afraid of?
Isaiah,
we chilling, man. Come on, let's have a conversation.
You've already been refuted so many times. Isaiah was 22 years old when he became king, and he reigned 1 year in Jerusalem.
Yeah.
And then in the same Bible, you have him at 42. What's up with the different ages?
Well, the different ages are talking about him ruling at 2 different times.
Give me the McCarthy Bible. I'm about to end him right now. Yeah. Ruling at different times, you said, right?
Look, hold on a second. You bringing up some type of commentary or whatever, it doesn't mean anything.
Okay, now look at the lie.
Wait, Uthman, are you talking to me?
I'm gonna let you
You talking to me?
I'm gonna let you finish.
Okay, cool. Because I already answered this when someone else brought this up. You guys can all check out Godlogic Apologetics. Go ahead and check out the channel.
It's just like
you guys can see the answer when we was debunking Islam and debunking a Muslim who brought up this objection, and I answered it. So I posted the verses earlier. The ruling of Ahaziah happened twice. He ruled once when he was 22, got kidnapped by the Arabians and the Philistines, and then he got freed and ruled again at 42. It's as simple as that. He only ruled 1 year twice because one, he was a co-ruler with his father while his father was in his sick bed. That's co-rulership. That's when he began to rule. Right, the first time when he was 22. Then he ruled again when he came back to Jerusalem when the people picked him as the king. And I can show you the verses. All right, so go ahead.
Now,
wait, did you hear that? Did you hear the answer?
I heard it. I heard the whole thing.
What's the answer?
That he ruled twice.
Okay.
Once when he was co-ruling. I listened to you.
Right,
I'm not like you.
No. I'm a better listener. I'm the best listener.
Can I speak now?
No, of course. Go ahead.
Without being interrupted?
Go ahead.
Okay. This is the book that this man brought. Okay. This is the hypocrisy that's going to get caught live right now. This man, and the videos on our channel and probably his channel, right? this man brought this McCarthy Study Bible, right?
I brought the Bible, yeah.
Yeah, no, not the Bible, the McCarthy Study Bible.
So what?
He brought it here to our tent to tell us this is the authoritative work that he answered our questions from. Now, you heard his answer?
Me using an answer
no,
from
listen.
one
You see this? You see this? You see him interrupt me now?
No,
is he interrupting me?
Interrupting me the whole time.
Is he interrupting me? Is he interrupting me?
You spoke. We heard
He did say he was a better listener. He did say he was a better listener.
Is he the better listener?
He's not really listening.
Is that
give the same
listening?
energy that's given to me.
Now, look, I listened to you.
Go ahead, go ahead.
I appreciate it. Now, this man, and you can go check the One Message Foundation channel, you can see the video when he came here to Balboa Park with this exact same book. And he told me the answers for these are from here. And when I questioned him, he told me this is the McCarthy Study Bible and this. I got it and I bought it. Now you heard his answer. What does the McCarthy Study Bible say about Isaiah's reign? Does it say there were 2 different times? No. It says this is a copyist error.
Wow.
This is now look at hypocrisy. He brought this book. He brought this book to us, right?
Wait, so the explanation is not that he ruled twice, but that it's a copyist error?
Read it, Sneako.
42, this is a copyist error easily made due to the small strokes that differentiate 2 Hebrew letters.
Textual variant is what he's saying.
Oh, so you do know
So is
that
he
the book
ruled
he
twice or is it
brought.
an error?
I don't respond to that.
But that's the book you brought.
Now, can I respond to this?
No, go ahead. He asked you a question.
Yeah, can I respond to this?
Let me finish.
Wait, he asked me.
Let me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
Thanks.
So I'll answer you after this.
So now the hypocrisy caught live is this man brought this book, used this as a reference, gave me reference to answer the contradictions from it, and today, when it clearly shows that his answer is not that of the McCarthy Study Bible, who's definitely better read than him, right? Now, he's going to run from it. He's going to jump. He's caught on tape. In fact, the NIV version, I believe, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, actually changed the age now.
What?
Because, because they said this was an error. Is
it error or he ruled twice?
Is that correct? Is that
I'm waiting for him to finish.
Let me just ask you one question.
Wait. He already asked the question. You said I can answer
Go ahead.
this.
Is it an error or he ruled
All right,
twice?
beautiful. So notice how. Let me respond to this because it's all together.
Okay.
So he's posing this as if John MacArthur is my ultimate authority. I used John MacArthur to answer a certain question, and that doesn't mean that he's my authority on everything. So to be fair, I did bring the MacArthur Study Bible. I used it in one of the answers, and a couple actually. I actually used it twice. Okay. But in my understanding and fuller understanding, with this particular one, I used the Bible, and I used Bible verses to answer this apparent objection. So the Bible talks about how Ahaziah ruled twice, how he ruled joint with his father, right, in the book of Chronicles, and how it talked about how he was kidnapped and taken and plundered.
So is there a contradiction in this book?
Let me finish. No, it's not a contradiction because it's talking about him ruling twice. If he ruled once when he was 22, and then he ruled later on when he was 42, is that a contradiction?
But they said it's an error.
No, answer. Is that a contradiction?
Well, I don't know because it says it's an error.
No, the Bible doesn't say it's an error. That's someone's opinion saying it's a textual variant.
Let me answer it.
No, I didn't. No, let me.
I'm going to let you finish because I'm the better listener.
No problem. So if the answer that I gave you, that in one particular context, he rules once when he's 22, and the other one he rules later when he's 42, is that a contradiction?
Sure, but the book you brought, you don't agree. Do you not agree with that?
I don't agree with that. That is a textual variant. I don't agree with that.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Let me answer.
No, but you didn't answer. You didn't answer my question. If at one point he ruled at 22 and then later ruled at 42, is that a contradiction?
Before you answer.
No, let him answer. He's a grown man.
No, look, you can't tell him when to answer. Let me ask
me a question.
Sneako.
He asked me a question.
Let me ask you a question.
He asked me a question.
Before you answer,
I thought that they were the better listeners.
Look, I listened to you.
They were the better listeners.
I listened to you. I didn't interrupt you. But before he answers, I'm going to tell my man something, okay? Sneako, let me ask you something.
No, hold on.
I listened to you.
But
Did I not listen?
You're interrupting right now.
I'm not interrupting. I'm speaking to him.
Why aren't you letting him answer?
Look, this is my friend as well.
So he asked me a question.
Yeah, hold on.
You asked me a question. Did I answer?
You see that?
Not really. I asked you if that was an error.
And what did I say?
You said that you don't agree with it.
Correct. And what did I say my answer is? I said that he ruled twice, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I answered your question, and then I'm returning the question back to you.
I can't answer your question properly if we don't even establish if the book is correct or not.
No.
Because if you find a contradiction, then we can't agree with it.
No. It has nothing to do with whether you believe if the book is established or not. My question is very simple. Let's say if we take the book out of it. Let's say Sneako, you. How old are you, bro?
24.
You're 24. Okay. So let's say, when did you start your YouTube channel? 14. Let's say one text says that Sneako's did a YouTube video when he was 14. right? And then another text said Sneako did a YouTube video when he was 24. Is that a contradiction?
Let me ask you something else. Let me ask you something.
Bro, let him answer.
Hold on, Sneako,
let him
you don't
answer.
have to.
Is that a contradiction?
Is that a contradiction to what?
Is that a contradiction? Can you do a video at one point in 1 year and then do another video in another year? Is that a contradiction?
I wouldn't say that I wouldn't say that I started YouTube twice.
I'm not saying
just for tenure.
My point,
I would never write that I did it twice because I'm still.
But you did do a video twice.
Sneako, let me
It's not that I ruled twice. Doing a video is different than your title.
Hold on. So you're not answering the question.
He answered already. He said that's my answer. He said that's my answer. Now let me talk to you. If you were on YouTube for 1 year, now listen. If you were on YouTube for 1 year, and then you deleted your account, and then you were on YouTube for 4 years, how many years were in YouTube?
For 5 years.
5 years. Now look at this. Isaiah,
he ruled for 1 year.
Don't interrupt.
Go ahead.
He was 22 years old when he became king, and he reigned for 1 year in Jerusalem. Only 1 year, right? Now, in the same Bible, when you go to the next one, you see the interruption? You see who's a better listener? You see who's a better listener?
You really interrupted me the whole time.
Is he interrupting me or not?
It said 1 year.
Now here it says when he was 42 when he ruled, but he only ruled for 1 year. So that means his reign, no, it does not say twice. He's adding that. It's only 1 year. It's only 1 year in two different ages. Now ask him in the NIV version, did they change this or not?
Okay. You're gonna
did they change it or not? Did they change it or not?
No, you're gonna tell him my question.
Go ahead. You see, he can't answer it.
Hold on.
He can't answer it.
So
why did they change it?
You know the contradiction. Hold on 1 second. Do you know what a contradiction is?
Yes.
Define contradiction.
Two things that cannot be true at the same time.
Beautiful. So
thank you.
Now answer this question for me. Can it be?
You see, he's not answering the NIV question.
No, because we're dealing with the so-called contradiction.
Jump.
Don't run, Uthman.
Running. I'm standing right here.
Stand 10 toes down.
I asked the question you can't answer.
So stand 10 toes down. So okay, cool. So if somebody's ruling at 22 and they only rule for 1 year because an invasion happens.
Okay.
And so you're saying that it's impossible for 20 years later for him to return to the city and then become king again and rule for 1 year?
You want me to answer?
Is that a contradiction?
You want me to answer?
Do you understand the question?
I do.
Okay, is that a contradiction?
You want me to answer?
Go ahead.
Okay.
I want to hear it.
If somebody ruled at 22, you see that? Interruption?
It's a yes or no.
You see that?
It's a
now,
yes or no.
if somebody ruled at 1 year at 22, and then he came back and ruled another year, I would say he ruled for 2 years.
No, that's
because I can add.
Gosh, are you
Unfortunately,
kidding me?
these guys can't add. If Sneako had a channel and he did it 1 year and he deleted it and then he started again, I would say he's been on YouTube for 5 years because this is the total amount. If somebody ruled for 1 year and they were taken out and they ruled again for a year, then you would say he ruled for 2 years.
Beautiful.
Now, my question, why did the NIV version take that age of 42 out?
Because they think it's a textual variant.
Oh!
We're about to do this in a second.
And you are the one that said the NIV version. Now listen.
No, I heard you.
I'm not done speaking. I'm not done speaking.
But you just finished your point and you asked the question.
I'm not done speaking.
But you asked me the question.
I am not done speaking.
But you asked me the question.
I did not.
Yes, you did. You literally just said, then why did they change it in the NIV? And I answered you.
You are the one that came to our table and said the NIV version is the best.
No, I never did it.
You did. It's on video.
Oh, where?
It's on video. On our channel.
Okay.
NIV.
Okay, hold on. Time out.
Okay.
So on your video, I want you to pull up the I want you to pull up the clip where I brought it and I said the NIV
version.
Let me finish.
Okay.
Where I said the NIV is the best version.
You said that's what you use.
Pause.
Right? Right?
Look, pause.
Right?
No, I never said that.
Run.
No.
Okay, if we find a clip from you praising NIV, then
what do you want?
Then
what do you want?
Then admit that you lied.
I will.
You admit that you lied.
I will.
Okay.
Now, when you can't find the clip, will you admit that you lied?
Sure.
On camera.
On
your channel.
On my channel.
All right, beautiful.
And if we find you, we'll shake on it.
Okay, cool.
And so if we find the NIV clip, and you praise
NIV.
And I said
NIV, yes.
Right?
Yes.
And then we find that NIV changed the dates, knowing it's an error, as your McCarthy Bible said as well. And it's an error.
It's a textual variant.
You have to put it in the chat so I can click the link.
So can I? So now,
anyway,
you responded.
We have to leave.
Oh no!
Yeah.
We're here to give power. but he just said that he's going to talk and he's going to listen to
I
the
already
response.
did listen to you.
But now he's about to run away.
No.
Now he's about. This is the tactic of Uthman all day, every day.
Sneako.
This is the tactic of Uthman.
Let this man know.
So can I respond to what you said?
Let me finish.
No, I did.
Look, we already said.
So can I respond to what you said?
We're going to find your clip.
Because I want to show you the straw man. No, but thank you. All right, here we go. Hey, they can't move it. They're too short. They can't see. Okay.
Whoa.
So here we go. So look. So let me show you the straw man and what he did. Listen to the example. The example that he gave is, he said, if I said that he was ruling as king 1 year, and then he ruled, I mentioned another year that he ruled, then that's, in total, he ruled a cumulative of that gap. That's what he's saying. Yeah. I'm saying that no, according to the text, his rule stopped twice. He stopped ruling at 22, and then he ruled again. It's not that he ruled at 22 and then continued until he was 42. No, he ruled at 22. Let me finish. Go ahead. He ruled at 22. The Arabians and the Philistines invaded Jerusalem, kidnapped him. For 20 years he was gone, not the king anymore. He came back. At 42, they made him king again. And he ruled only 1 year, that year, because he was sinful to God.
That's 2 years.
No,
that's
two years total.
His reign.
Let me finish.
Listen.
I listened to you, right?
I'm listening.
Thank you.
I'm listening to you.
So if you're trying to say then in all his life he ruled 2 years, sure, no problem. But that's not what the text is talking about. The text is talking about specifically when he started to rule at the particular age that he started to rule. Okay? So that's the straw man that you did. I hope that you understand. When you look,
I'm respectfully listening.
Beautiful. He continued to respectfully listen. So before you bring a straw man analogy, when you bring an analogy, make sure it matches with the actual situation. All right. So I answered your question. Now,
I need to answer what you just said.
Wait, hold on.
No.
I still have something to say.
Hold on.
I'm not done. I'll let you go.
No. You're done with that. I'm going to respond to that.
I'm not done with
You're not going to jump from the subject.
No, I'm not.
You're not jumping.
But you said if I can answer this, which I did, that you will answer my question. You guys was wooing and oohing off of a textual variant that some people believe. Yeah. So if you believe in textual variants that disprove the Bible, then you have to explain for us the textual variants that you still haven't translated. I want you to tell me, first of all, in chapter 37, verse 12, who is it that's surprised? Is it Muhammad that's surprised? Or is it Allah who's surprised? Chapter 37, verse 12. Go ahead, I want you to answer that.
Now you noticed, I told you you're not going to jump.
No, you told me that once I answered, you will change the subject.
That's exactly what he did.
You promised
he jumped.
Once I answered, we could change.
Look, you haven't answered. You put something forward.
If you don't like my answer, that's on you.
No. It's not.
A little hoppy.
He is hopping.
I actually answered the question.
Right? He is hopping.
He did say, if you answer this question, then I'll answer yours, right? Did he say that?
Let me finish.
Sneako, did he say that? Be honest, bro. Did he? Okay, thank you. So we're going to see if you lying or not.
Relax.
We chilling.
Now,
so I hope you answer the question.
I got you, bro.
Relax.
Now, first thing is that this man came out and gave an explanation that clearly people better. Oh, do you see that interruption? You see that interruption or not? Is he a great listener? Is he a better listener?
You interrupted me the whole time.
He was respectfully listening.
You're biased right now.
Now you're going to play the bias card.
You're biased right?
Because you know.
He was respectfully listening.
I thought you were lucky we gave you any time to
You have nothing to say. You have no authority here. Continue.
Whoa, easy there, guy. All right, now, what I made clear is him trying to jump from the subject. And I told him he's going to jump, and that's exactly what he did, right? We said, okay, if we find the clip of him praising an IV, and inshallah we will, and we post that, he's going to admit to being a liar.
Don't say inshallah. That never happens.
I always say
never comes to pass when you say inshallah.
That is not true.
All right.
Now, once again,
just say the
answer that he, you don't even know. We don't say wallahi for something.
You should say. You should say. I swear.
Now let's go back. Now, what he jumped with is the fact that the great Christian scholars that he brought as an authority, which the videos are online, disagree with him. In fact, in the NIV. We'll find your praise, but even if you don't, the NIV clearly said that this
even
was
if you don't now, you get nervous about it?
We will.
All right, so don't try to plug that in.
You see him interrupt?
You're going to find it, right?
You see him interrupt?
Just making sure. No, I'm not going to let him escape from stuff.
I'm speaking, right?
I know how to handle it.
Now.
A lot of people don't.
You think you do, right? Now, when you look at the variant, Christian scholars who updated the Bible said that this story is not true. They said this was a copyist error. In fact, and I can prove that because there are manuscripts. You paying attention, Sneako?
Yes.
There are manuscripts in Greek that mention 22 on both. That is the nail. On the, so if
it's a textual variant.
now you see now he's saying it's a variant. You hear that now? Now it's not that he ruled at 2 ages.
But you got
a variant.
You're talking about that's what a variant is.
Are there manuscripts that mention 22 for both ages?
I'm not sure.
Oh, no, you're not.
I'm not sure. I know about English translations.
Come on.
I honestly don't know.
If you're saying there's variants, then you're sure.
No, I know.
Earlier he said it's a variant. Now he's not sure.
No, this is what he asked. He asked, are there manuscripts that in both verses in the same manuscript mention the same age? I don't know that. Okay. I just know that in one manuscript it'll say 22, and another manuscript it says 42,
Have you read the NIV?
Right? That's what I know.
Have you read the NIV? Have you read NIV?
Not in this verse.
Have you read the NIV version of the Bible?
In some verses.
Okay. People lie. Pull up the NIV version.
What's the problem?
Someone put the link in the chat.
Hold it up. Hold on.
I have no problem. Are you going to answer the question?
I am.
Okay, cool.
See, you ran.
I didn't.
And you got caught now, and that's why you're nervous.
Get caught in what?
You got caught in a lie right
what
now.
Lie?
I'll prove it.
Lie?
I'll prove it.
No, what
pull up NIV.
You said
pull up NIV.
You said a manuscript.
Pull up NIV.
No, but you said a manuscript.
Pull up NIV.
No, it's fine.
Here and there.
He asked
I'm on subject.
Variant. He's fine.
NIV Bible, what verse?
It's first. What is it?
Isaiah.
First Kings, right? 8:22. First Kings 8:22.
You guys are gonna pay to be here?
Do you?
No.
So no, I don't either.
Right. You don't have a
you over here streaming and stuff.
I'm not getting paid to be here. I choose to be here.
Okay, good. Me too.
But are you getting paid to be here?
No. Are you?
You have a Patreon?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. So his Patreon is for what?
For people who love the
people who want you to pay for you to be here. I don't have a Patreon. I don't make a single penny off YouTube.
That's a lie.
You do. What?
You make money.
I swear by Allah, I've never taken a penny.
Don't change the subject.
I swear by Allah, you lied right now. He just said you know you take a penny.
Stop trying to act like you don't.
Wallah, he doesn't make. I haven't taken a penny.
Where would he make money from?
Do I get paid a penny?
From people who give.
Mazen, do I get paid?
They can say all this you want. They can say all this you want. Stay up.
Now your lie has been caught again.
Oh, why? Because
did he not just say?
People say that?
Did he not? Oh, so the fact that I don't get paid.
Bro, you're running.
Look,
you're running.
Okay, look.
You're running.
Look.
Stay on subject.
Second lie. Second lie.
You're running.
We'll pull
You're
running. Taxes.
You're running.
And see who they pay.
Can you
and
get,
if I'm not
get
on
to the
it,
subject?
is he a liar?
Could you get to the subject? No, it's not.
Lying a little? Look, if I show you all this taxes
on topic.
and I don't get paid, is he a liar?
This dude is hilarious, bro.
Is he a liar?
He said grants and stuff like that.
People give him money,
grants.
people offer
Nobody
him
gives me money.
People
I
do all this
never
type of
take
stuff
a single
He's a
penny
liar.
from OMF. Okay, he said I'm a liar, right? He said I'm a liar. Okay, well, lie, Sneako, tonight,
if you
I'm
get
going
money,
to
you
put
get
OMF
money. If you
taxes.
don't, you don't.
He just said I'm a liar, and he said that I do get paid, and now that he's caught, he said I do get paid, but I don't. That's a lie.
That he got paid. Now you're running from that.
He's running, right? He's running. He's running.
From the same that he's getting paid.
Focused.
He's running.
Okay, NIV Bible chapter what?
So what do you prove? What do you prove with
Chronicles,
so that we all know?
22.
Here we go.
Right here, 22.
What are you proving here?
222.
Ahaziah was 22 years old when he became king.
What are you proving here, though?
He reigned in Jerusalem 1 year. Okay.
What's the point?
I got the other one.
No, go ahead.
Can you tell us the point?
No, right here. Look.
And then 2 kings.
He was 42 years old when he became king and he ruled for 1 year.
In NIV, what does it say?
Now, this is
22.
For both?
But this is the one in Kings.
Contradiction in the Bible.
You said you've never read it.
No,
I haven't.
That's 22. This is Kings, NIV. This is Chronicles,
It says 22 both times.
Remember
It says 22 in both verses.
Remember, he hasn't read it.
Okay.
He hasn't read it.
I haven't read
now
it.
read
What's
it.
wrong?
Read it with NIV.
No, but what's wrong with
now?
it?
Wait, so first it went 2 years cumulative.
It says
And now both verses are saying 22 both times.
What are you proving?
Now, why does NIV change it to 22 from 42?
Because they believe it's a textual variant there, so they're going with the other variant.
Thank you. So that means in this Bible there was an error in the age. They found it to be an error.
No,
they changed it.
No.
It's interrupting.
No, but you're interrupting the whole time.
Did I interrupt him, Steve? Look, I listened to him, right? Now, the lie that's caught is NIV shows that their research that this was an error.
But you said I use the NIV.
And you do use the NIV. We'll get the video for it.
You're lying.
Okay, we'll get the video. Right? Now, he mentioned here 42. Right? And he said because he ruled twice. NIV and McCarthy, they all said that this was a copyist error in the Bible. And they even changed it because they said he didn't rule twice. This was a clear error. In fact, if you look at the commentaries on the NIV, and I have some at home that I can bring for you if you haven't read them, right? They say that no doubt this was a copyist error, as McCarthy said as well. No doubt. Right? I'll bring them to you. Don't worry. Right? Now,
this is the study Bible you brought, right?
The ESV shirt.
Yeah.
I brought an ESV.
You brought this one, and it's also saying it's
not my authority.
You brought this.
So what's your authority?
The scripture. So what I'm saying is that when he asked me a particular question,
why did he bring this as an authority?
When he asked me a particular question,
why did he bring this as an answer?
I'm letting you know. When he brought up a particular question, I used the NIV study Bible to use an answer that I agreed with because it was in line with the scripture.
Which study Bible?
The ESV study Bible.
Oh, he just said NIV.
I never said NIV.
Wallah, he just said NIV. He said NIV. Wallah, everybody in the chat, did he not say NIV? He said NIV. Chat. Did he not say NIV? Did he say NIV or no? Chat.
So anyway,
just panic?
So you
this is victory mode.
So
he just lied.
Hold on, Uthman, you're cutting me off.
Did he say NIV?
Uthman, you're cutting me off.
Christians, did he say NIV?
You're cutting me off. So Sneako. So I used the study Bible because there was a particular question that he asked that I agreed with, that it was in line with the scripture. Right here, what this textual variant that they're saying is a copyist error, I don't agree with because there's a scriptural answer regarding this particular.
So what book is your authority?
The Bible.
Wait, do you know better than the makers of the NIV?
So my point is, listen.
No, it's
so my point is, he has not been able to refute the answer about Ahaziah ruling at 22 and then ruling at 42. The only thing that he's done is, well, in this Bible it says this, or in this Bible it says this, but he has not been able to answer the explanation that I gave with the scripture. That's my point. So we've dealt with
What's your explanation? That it's an error?
No, my explanation is that he ruled twice. Once at 22, got kidnapped by the Philistines and Arabians.
So you disagree with the book that you brought?
I disagree with their explanation of it.
Okay, fair.
There you go.
We can leave it at that.
I said that in the beginning.
I think that's why a lot of people resonate with Islam, because we don't disagree with the scripture.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see in a second. All right, so you said you was going to answer. You said you was going to answer.
Of course I will.
All right, so who was surprised?
Let's finish this.
No, we did finish.
He disagrees with NIV too.
Thank you.
He disagrees with NIV too.
Who does?
You.
When it comes to that, yeah.
You disagree with NIV. He disagrees with NIV.
We cannot disagree with the Quran. We just have to take it.
We'll see which one you mean. We'll see which one you mean. Because I'm about to show you that you disagree with the Quran.
Bring it.
No, you got it. No, do you have the Arabic? You have bring the Arabic. Get the Arabic Quran. Get your Hafs or the Warsh or whatever one you use.
We did the original. So we don't need the.
Anthony, focus the.
Go to manuscript. You know about it. You're fine.
What's the verse?
Chapter 37, verse 12.
Muslim love Jesus.
He talks about.
We're saying you said NIV.
But we don't make stories.
See?
I can care less.
He can care less about lying.
I said ESV.
He said NIV.
And if I did say NIV, I misspoke.
Now he's changing.
No, I'm just saying. I don't.
When your lie gets caught,
but if I did, I misspoke. It's as simple as that. I have no problem admitting if I made a mistake. If I even did say that, I don't think I said it. I know I did. But if I did, I misspoke. That's what I'm saying.
Foundation.
You ready?
Go ahead.
Can you read it in Arabic?
They don't come to learn.
Ajibat.
Abjepta.
No, it's a kasra.
Bel abjepta.
It's a kasra.
37.
Yeah. It's a kasra. Everybody, read.
Yeah, Bel abjepta.
It is not ajabta.
Does anybody speak Arabic here?
Ajib. You said ajab. No, ajib. You're saying it wrong, bro.
You're saying it wrong.
Okay, so we're gonna see here. So what does it say? What does it say?
He's like, no.
No, watch this. You'll see.
Ajib. Go ahead.
What does it say? What's the translation?
Yaskhurun.
What does that mean? What does it mean?
We don't speak Arabic.
In fact, you are astonished by their denial.
Who was
while they
astonished?
ridicule you?
The Prophet Muhammad was astonished.
Okay, go ahead.
Now you go to the Hamza Quran, same verse. Yep, or the Caliph. Hamza or Caliph, whatever you want to call it.
Show it to me.
Yeah, I'll show it to you. In that one, it says something different.
Okay, let's see it.
All right, I'll show you.
What's the Hamza Quran?
What's the Hamza Quran?
You don't know what the Hamza Quran is? You don't know what the color? What is it called? Color? What about Al-Qasai? What about Al-Qasai?
Hamza has a Quran?
Hamza, Alf and Hamza.
Yes.
And all these are recitations. They're not Quran.
You're literally
They're
dying.
not Quran.
We'll see. And Hafs is a recitation, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we're talking about all these recitations of the Quran. We're about to see if they're the same thing. I'm about to. Got you.
What's up, man? Yeah.
So this is the tent where
Here you go. It color codes the mistake too.
So we were just standing here. Well, Ajib.
Brother Jip, 2.
It's the same again. So this is
one is top,
now,
one is 2.
Now check this out. This is where their ignorance gets caught.
Oh, we'll see.
Right now, what is the difference? It is the harakat.
And what's changing?
Hold on. Now this is where you're gonna see him get buried. Now
we'll
watch,
see.
just watch, okay? In the mushaf that I showed you at home, in the original mushaf, were there these lines?
No. There were no diacritical marks. So how do you know which one is which one it is?
Let me finish.
No, but you're talking to me.
Let me finish.
I can't remember.
Okay. Tonight, inshallah,
There wasn't, right?
tonight I'll show it to you. Okay.
So you showed him one with no diacritical marks?
Allah.
This is a conversation.
No, you tell me who's interrupting who.
Wait, I thought you were the better listener.
I'm asking. Now I'm doing them the same way.
Now, who's the one?
Did you show him? Did you show him the one with no marks?
Yes.
Okay, good. So how do you know how to read it?
I got you.
Okay.
Now let me finish.
Go ahead.
Okay. Now,
please answer. How do you know how to read it?
You see this?
He's answering.
I'm listening. Watch him not answer.
Okay.
Go ahead.
100% I'm answering. Just let him be quiet. Okay. Now, what the mistake they made is the fact that the
mistake?
Oh yeah, Allah, Sneako, come on, man.
He said a mistake.
Let him finish what he said.
Wait, hold on. He said the mistake they made.
That you made.
Oh, we'll see.
That
Okay.
you
Okay.
made.
All right. We'll see. Go ahead.
The Quran.
We'll see. Okay.
He's a better listener.
Go ahead.
He's a better listener here.
Go ahead.
Huh?
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see.
Now, is the Mus'haf of Uthman radiallahu anhu, the original Mus'haf has no dietary marks. It has no dots. And I'll show it to you tonight again, inshallah. Okay?
He's telling the truth
now,
finally.
All right, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Now, when you have, for example, ta, tu, ti, these are Arab. Okay? Now, as, for example, in South Africa, now let me finish. He's not going to finish. Right? He's not let me finish. In South Africa, when they ask you, how are you? They say, how is the brother? Right? They're talking to you, but they say, how is the brother? Okay? Now,